Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft. It's been a little while since I've been in this world. I've been busy doing other things, but I'm very excited to play some Modded Minecraft today, so let's get right into it. Right, so last time we explored a few dungeons and got some crazy loot, and today we're going to start putting this to use. So the first thing I want to do, I've just been to shear some sheep. Disadvantage of being on Mushroom Island is I'm miles away from anything, so I actually came right down here to find some sheep, and then while I was there I picked up a load of terracotta as well. But anyway, what we want to do is grab some of this wool and a couple of ender pearls. I'll do 3, that's exactly what I wanted. So what we're crafting here is the elevator. I think the mod's called, just called Elevator Mod, so we'll take 3 of those, and these things are amazing. So what I'm going to do is, let's go on normal for this, take out this, and we're just going to put this in the centre. Now on its own this doesn't do much, can't do anything with that, but if we put another one of these that's the same colour at the same coordinates but at different heights, so we want 257, 202, we can use these as an elevator. Obviously there's no surprises there. So 257, 202, so if we put it in this one just like that, and then if we press space we magically transport to the one above, and if we just press shift we go down below. So this is brilliant. Instead of having this staircase here running up and down, hop up and down here and instantly have access to all of our floors. So we can build these high up in the sky, or we can have one down at Bedrock so we can instantly get down to our mine. So yeah, love this mod, great addition. So I'll save that one because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I am running out of space, and the plan for today is to fix that. We're going to go to the nether, get some quartz and get on with refined storage. But before we do that, I did actually remember we do have another trick up our sleeve with storage drawers. These compacting drawers, these can store things in different states. So we've got diamonds and diamond blocks, and that works for everything that can be stored in multiple states, even ones that you can't craft back normally in vanilla. So if we put the block of quartz in there, we can grab out the normal quartz, which is absolutely fantastic. So I don't actually need to go to the nether to get any quartz for this first bit that I want to do. We are still going to go though, because we need to get into refined storage and I need a lot more for that. But the first thing I want to do is actually craft up the draw controller, because at the moment I just have the output from my ore tripling setup going into this chest, and then I'm manually moving these, and I don't be doing things manually. That's not the way I want to do things. So we're going to get this storage controller set up first. Now I don't have a crafting bench there now, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it over here, because this is where my refined storage setup is going to go. So I'm going to be over here crafting and accessing things anyway, so it makes sense to have that there. Right, so what do we need? Firstly, we need to make a comparator. So let's get a few redstone torches. Let's do that. And then we just need a little bit of stone, and I've already got the quartz. So, no, don't that. Right, cool. So, comparator. Right, and I can't remember the rest of the recipe. I think it's just a draw and something else. So, oh wait, we need 2 comparators. Bear with me. 2 of those. I need a diamond, some more stone, and 1 draw. And it can be any draw. Okay, let's craft this. So, chest first. Then we'll turn that into a draw. And then we just need 5 stone. And a diamond. Okay. Right, so we should be able to do that now. Is that in there? No, of course it's not. Right, let's do that. And that. And we now have a draw controller. So, what we need to do is break this chest and replace it with this draw controller. And I will explain what this does. Don't worry, I am rushing to this a bit, but I really wanted to get this in. Right, so, the draw controller. This allows us to access everything that's in the drawers it is connected to. Now, there is a limit. I think you can go 12 away from it in each direction, which is pretty huge. So, we'll definitely be alright here. So, as you can see, in my inventory now, I have gold and uranium, which are both in here. So, what I could do, I could double right click on there, and it'll put all the gold in, and I could do the same there, and I'll put the uranium in there. But when you've got a draw controller, if you just double right click on it, it will put everything you have in your inventory that is stored in here into the relevant drawer, which is absolutely fantastic. So when you come back from mining or whatever you've been doing, you can just double right click on there, and it'll put everything away for you, and then you just need to sort out the stuff that you haven't got in there, basically. And it also works with the pipes as well. So we do have the uranium coming in, and it was going into a chest in there, but that now will automatically be going into there. So we should see the numbers coming up. Excellent. That's what I want to see. Okay, so the next little thing I want to do, again, with the storage drawers, I want to use a little bit of this gold. And we're going to make some keys. I can't remember how many, so let's just get a few. And we need the upgrade templates, and I also need a book and quill. And I managed to get loads of these from that dungeon last time, so that's nice and easy. And then key. Let's have a key. So I want to make 2 of these, and I can turn one of them into the quantify key. So the stone here has only got 42 in it. So if I take everything out of there, it disappears from it. If I then lock this drawer with the drawer key, so if I take everything out of this, there's now nothing in that drawer, but it still has the slot reserved for stone. So when you're automatically piping things into this, you don't want it to forget what is stored in each drawer. So this is why we lock them, and that's what the drawer key is for. Now, what I could do is just right click on all these, and that will lock them all. But again, the magic drawer controller comes to our aid, and if we just right click on that, it locks all of the drawers that it's connected to. And the quantifier key does exactly what you'd expect it to. So if we just right click on this, it brings the numbers up for everything, so we know what's in there. So you can see there, the stone, 0, but it's still reserved for stone. So if we just right click on that, that's plus the stone back. That's it. So this, as you can see, is much more helpful. You can see exactly what you've got, where you're running low, and what you've got loads of. So, brilliant. Right, so storage drawers, great mod, but today, I'm going to get into some digital storage. So I think the next thing we need to do is set up another portal, get across to the nether, and get ourselves a load of quartz. Because for refined storage, if we just have a look, one of the main ingredients is something called quartz enriched iron, which is just iron, which we have loads of. We've got 4,000 iron, that should do us, but we also need quartz for that as well. So 1 quartz and 3 iron will make us 4 quartz enriched iron, so it's pretty generous. So we just need to get a little bit of quartz, and we can get on with crafting the stuff we need for refined storage. So let's go set up this nether portal. Right, so I think I'm prepared now. Got a few things, standard things to go in the nether, just some blocks, golden apples just in case, ender pearls to get out of trouble, and I've got the cardboard box just in case we found an nether fortress, and we can grab a blaze spawner. So I've set up another elevator right at the bottom, so let's light this up and see what we've got waiting for us in the nether. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh my god. Oh, there is another fortress there though. What is this? I'm gonna get rid of my shield. I'll try. No, stop doing that. Right. I've got a bridge over here. Quickly as possible so I don't get shot by a ghast. Right, there's no piglins, is there? No, good. Don't think so. Right. Let's make this a little bit safer. Alright. Let's go grab some quartz. I feel like someone's after me. What's going on? No. That is great having another fortress right above lava though. God, these things are really loud. Alright, I wonder, can I use vein mining for this? Let's try it. Let's get another one. Yes. Right. I'm going to spend some time getting some quartz. Oh, is that a bastion? I've got a bastion already. Do we dare? Oh, let's focus. I want quartz. Let's stick with the quartz. What do you want? Oh, I need to get soul speed on these boots. Right, there's a blaze spawner there. I'm definitely having that. Right, let's see what we can get in here. Are these guys going to come down and say hello? Yeah, they are. Go on then. Oh, he's going to fall off there, right? Idiot. How about you? Alright. No, we're not playing. Oh, alright, whatever. Okay, blaze spawner. That's what we're here for. Let's get that. Right, I got on cardboard boxes. Let's do this. I was hoping I could do it before they spawn, but obviously not. I've got a couple of blaze rods already. Excellent. Right, let's grab this. Oh, let's get out of here. Should I get another one? Yeah, why not? Let's get another one. Eh. And there's number 2. I need to get a bow or something, do I? Okay, right. Hold on, of course. 33. That is shocking. Okay, I need to go get some more. So let's get back out of this fortress and do some mining. Right, let's see how this assembler does against these hoglins. That's not bad. 2. I don't want 2. Yeah, I can get used to that. Right, I've managed to get 2 stacks, so I think that should do for now. So let's get back home and put this to some use. Right, so back at the base, and we've got everything packed away. Right, so we've got 185 quartz, and hopefully that should be enough. But there is a slight little problem. I don't just need quartz for the quartz and rich iron, I also need it for silicon. So let's start at the beginning. First thing we need to craft when we're getting into refined storage is the controller. This, not that one, that's the crazy one. This one, this is the center of everything. So what we need for this is quartz and rich iron, machine casing, which is just again quartz and rich iron and any stone in the middle. And then we also need the advanced processor, which shouldn't be a problem. I think, yeah, I'll talk about this one in a sec. But the other thing I need is the silicon. Now, when you play in mod packs, this is usually quite an easy one because there's normally a way of converting sand into silicon, but in this, nope. Unfortunately, I have to cook the quartz, so I do need a bit more quartz than I thought, but hopefully what I managed to get should be enough. So I'm just going to put half a stack of this in the smelter, and hopefully that should do it. So let's just, I think we need 3 for this one, don't we? Oh, we need another one. Right. Okay, so the other thing I need to craft is the advanced processor. Where's that controller gone? Right, so we need this advanced processor, which the craft is a raw advanced processor, which you then cook. So for this, we need diamond, silicon, which we've just got, redstone, and the processor binding. And for this, slime and string. So on our travels last time, we managed to get slime and string, and as you can see, I've got them in my hotbar here. So we'll just, oh, can't do it there. We'll just grab a few of these. Go on. I get 8 from 1, that's alright. I can live with that. Grab a few diamonds. We'll do the... No, not you. Where is it? Oh! Redstone, that's what I need. Oh, I can't wait to get this going. I have to keep going back to draws. Alright, we can do that now. So then we just need to cook that, is that right? So we'll get that, put that in there, and then we've got the advanced processor, and then I suppose we should craft up the quartz and rich iron now. We're going to need loads of this, so I might as well just do as much as I can. And then is that it for the controller? No, I need the casing as well, so I need some stone. And then, no. That one. And then we should have everything for that now. Right. Controller. Right. So this is the start of it. This is the start of what we need. So this is the only block that needs powering directly from your standard power system, and then from there everything else needs connecting to it in one way or another. So either the blocks are chained together, or we can also craft these cables to connect everything together. So again, this is quite an expensive thing, so we need the quartz and rich iron. So we'll try and do everything in this area and keep it all compact so we're not using up too much stuff. So I'm going to put that there, so just so everything else is still getting powered. Let's put that there, that there. Yeah, that'll work. Put everything else on top. Right, so let's fill that one in. I'll leave that one empty for now. Do I want to see this? I may want to see this, so I could change that in a sec, but I'll leave that one there for the minute. So the next thing we need to craft is the grid, or the crafting grid. But to make the crafting grid, you actually need the grid first. So this is the standard one that you use for all of them. So let's grab a little bit of stone out, because I think we're going to need a few of these machine cases. You know, should put that in there and use diorite instead. We don't use diorite for anything else, are we? Okay, so machine casing. Right, let's make 3. Yeah, okay. And the grid. Where's the grid? So what do we need? Alright, improved processor. Can we make these? God. Alright, gold. Bit of iron. Right, so let's make some of these first. The basic ones as well. No, more redstone. And I need some more of those. And those, right. So what do we actually need for the grid? Don't have to keep track of anything. So we need a couple of the basic ones. Just need quite a few of those, I think. So let's do the basic ones first. And then we need to craft up the construction core. So I need glowstone for that, but I think this one's quartz yet. So the construction core. I need a bit of glowstone. Do I have any glowstone? I hope so. I'm sure I could just got some in the nether. Oh, we've got 2. Is that it? Right, okay. May need to go back to the nether in a sec, but let's see how far we can get. I need some glass as well. Okay, so grid, we need 2 improved processors as well. So yeah, just need to cook those. Just 2 of these. Say that. And then that should be it for the grid. Right. Right, there we go. Now, I want to turn that into a crafting grid. So for that, I need the advanced processor. That's alright. We'll put those in there. And we also need a crafting bench. I'm sure we can manage that. Cool. So that, and then grab these out of here. And now make a crafting grid. Right. Right, let's go well so far. Let's stick this on here, and that should get... No, not like that. But like that. Right, now we should have power. So this is our crafting grid. So this at the top will show us everything we've got stored. So there's nothing there at the minute. And then this we can just use as a crafting bench. The next part to this is I can't actually put anything in here at the minute because it doesn't have anywhere to store anything. So that's the next thing we need to do. The next thing is to craft up this disk drive. So we have everything we need for this, we just need a chest. So again, nice and simple, let's just grab a chest. You know what, let's make a few, we might need some of these anyway. Okay, so we'll have a disk drive. Just like that. And I've put that here. It is going on top of the cable, but that doesn't matter as long as it is connected to something that has power in the system. Okay, so disk drive. Still can't put anything in though. That's because we have a disk drive, but it doesn't have any disks in it. So that is the next thing we need to do. Let's start with the basics. So we'll have a 1K storage disk. So the storage part, a lot more silicon. Now, how much have I got? I have got quite a bit of silicon, so we might be able to do some of this. Right, how many is we just do the one of those? Oh, it's because of the glass, isn't it? Okay, let's see how many more we can do. Because usually with these, Yeah, so the tiered. So we can make the 1K just directly like this, but then if we want to make the 4K, we need 3 of the 1K, and then that goes up as well. So the 16, we need 3 of the 4K. So it can get very crazy very quickly. But with refined storage, that should make crafting the higher end ones a lot easier. So we're just going to do the basic ones for now. So let's see how many of these we can get. No, not that. Right. So I've got 4 of those now. Right, so if we just make 4 of the discs, right, and if we put these into here, we now have 4K of storage. So that means it can store 4,000 items. So I now can start sticking stuff in here. But we don't just want to do that yet, because we also want to connect it to the storage straws. So to do that, we need, I believe it's called a storage bus, but that might be the Plaid Logistics one. External storage, that's what we want. Whoa, that's pretty crazy as well. Right, so we'll start using this one now, and then it can use the quartz enriched iron that I've put into here. I'll put some of these things in, because I know I'm not going to put these in storage drawers. Alright, I better cook up some more silicon, and I'm definitely going to need that. Alright, so first we'll make some cables, and then for that, so we just need the destruction core and the construction core again. Alright, very lucky, that's all of our glowstone gone out. Hopefully won't need much more. Okay, now we should have everything we need to do this. So we've got external storage, and I've got any cables? Did we put those in there? Yeah, we've got 10 cables, but we're definitely going to need more than that. So let's craft up some more of the cables. And then from around the back of here, what I want to do is into the back of this draw controller here is put the external storage, and what this does, it allows the digital storage to access everything that's in these drawers. So again, the draw controller is definitely the hero here, because if this wasn't here, I'd have to have one of these external storage on each of these drawers, which is a bit mad. Definitely won't do that. So I put it on there, and it should be able to access everything that's in there. Right, so if we just run these cables all the way around, connect it up to something that I can, yeah, there we go. Put it on the back of that one. Okay, so that's all connected up now. So in theory, if I look in my refined storage system, that should show everything in the drawers as well. So let's have a look at that, and there we go. That's got everything that's in there. And the beauty of this as well, them being in the drawers, it can actually see both types. So I know I've got 76 blocks of redstone and 691 redstone dust, but if I take out a stack of redstone blocks, it also updates this as well, which is, this is absolutely brilliant. But there's one more step. So if I start just putting stuff in and out of here, it's not going to know where to put them. So if I have redstone on me, I want it to go into the drawers, but it doesn't know which one to do at the minute. So that's, you do that with the priority. So there's 2 ways of doing it. We could either increase the priority of this, or decrease the priority of this one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to decrease this one. So what that means now is anytime I put anything to here, it'll go to the highest priority first, which is the drawers. So what we've got, I've got 666 redstone there. So if I put that into here, that should have gone into there. There we go. That's it. All done. So now we've got that set up, that is the basic storage of refined storage completely done. So I can just take everything I've got in all of these chests kicking around and just start putting them into here, and if they exist in the drawer, they'll go into there. If not, they'll just put them into these discs. So I'm just going to get on with that right now. Okay, so that is everything packed away. All the chests are gone. This is just the input to my ore processing, and everything else is now stored in my refined storage system. So this is going to make the more advanced crafting recipes that we're going to get into in Mekanism and also in Industrial Foregoing much easier. One other little change I made, I also crafted up some of the 4K storage disks, because I did have 4 of the 1Ks, but with all the items I had, once they were all in there, it was taking up quite a lot of space. So we've got 15,000 items we can store now, so that should keep us going for a while. And that's on top of what we're storing in our storage drawers. So yeah, definitely got a lot. I also ran some of the refined storage cables all the way down here. So we've got them going just down this bit, and they go down to the next floor as well. So if I want to put a crafting monitor in here, or link this up to any other machines that I get going, we've got that ready to go. If you haven't seen this before, I'm sure you're going to appreciate this is a great system. Now, the big downside to this is if you lose power, you cannot access anything that's on these disks. So having a backup in the storage drawers, definitely very handy. But power, I don't think is going to be an issue anymore. I said last time I was going to have to build a vanilla farm to get some of the biofuel going, but I've made a little change because I did something really silly, and I'll try and explain that as best I can. So in the electrolytic separator, which creates our hydrogen and oxygen, I had both of them set to dumping excess, which meant that this machine was going constantly, producing these two gases and dumping the excess. So this machine is probably, I think, the most expensive one to run. It uses the most power of anything in the base. So having this run constantly, it was just eating through all of the power from this gas burning generator, which meant that this needed more ethylene, which therefore meant I was going through more biofuel. So I was having to keep this filled up constantly, and since I made this change, I put these in and I've hardly touched it since. And I did process all my ores after doing that. As you can see now, they're all finished though. I've got everything completely done. So power, I'm not worried about that anymore. I'm sure at some point though we will need to upgrade, but for now I think it can more than handle what I've got running. So next time we will continue with refined storage, because this is just the start of what this thing can do. Storing the items, that's just the first step. The next thing we need to do is auto crafting. That is when these kind of systems really come into their own. But I will talk about that next time because it's a little bit complicated. But unfortunately, I am going to have to leave it there. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.